The Consumer First alert on Bitcoin scams this morning. Tammy, you've been alerting us to these scams. Wisconsin taking a big step to crack down on cryptocurrency kiosks.
Yeah, right now a new bill is waiting for Governor Evers' signature. It's a crypto kiosk bill unanimously passed the Senate this week, thanks in part to powerful testimony from victims who've lost thousands of dollars, like Beth in the Fox Valley.
There are no words to express my feelings when I figured out that it was a scam. I can't believe it happened to me. I wanted to make a difference, and I'm hoping and thinking that I really did make a difference.
And we've been following Beth's scam story. She bravely first shared what happened in our Consumer First alert in January, explaining how scammers convinced her to withdraw money and then deposit thousands of dollars in cash at a cryptocurrency kiosk. And then she testified before the Senate committee, telling her story, begging for regulations. Beth says she's elated that it passed. She feels confident the governor will sign it into law. And the specifics of this new crypto kiosk bill set a daily transaction limit at $1,000. It requires customer identification, and that kiosk also has to provide receipts. And this is big. It allows scam victims to get refunds. And maybe a lot of people aren't familiar with these, but there are more than 700 of those cryptocurrency kiosks, ATMs across Wisconsin at convenience stores, gas stations, and other businesses.
Clearly a huge problem, and you talked with some consumer experts. What are they saying about the importance of this?
Yeah, they're saying this is major for Wisconsin. The nonprofit group AARP, the state director, told me that investigations show, listen to this, 90% of the transactions that are happening at these ATMs, the crypto kiosks, are fraudulent, and it's not just scams. So you'll hear from them in my Consumer First Alert report tonight on Action 2 News at 5.
All right, looking forward to that, Tammy. Thanks so much.